In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at some beautiful air attacks from the Town Hall 9 community, a place where witches are not allowed. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Joe here, coming at you today from Town Hall 9, and we're going to be taking a look at some air attacks from the Town Hall 9 community. Special thanks to these guys and gals for allowing me to come over here and record some of their awesome attacks. Let's get into it. In this replay here, we have Mumsy and Beautiful Precision. Let's go ahead and get it started. We might pause a little bit here and there to kind of point out some things as the attack progresses. Same thing as before, or the previous video. If you didn't catch that one, click that link out above. But the Queen Walk, using the balloon to seek out the seeking air mines, very popular thing, and it's very effective. It's highly effective, actually. And the baby dragon is going to be used here to take out structures in order for the queen to be directed towards the south. So funneling is extremely important here. Queen is going to step in and take out a wizard tower, and then she's going to start working her way down towards the south. Now, once this has been identified and the queen has started her descent towards the south, now the king is going to come in from the south, and he's also going to start taking out structures. And the idea here is for the queen to go into the base and take care of the enemy clan castle troops, as well as there's an air defense that she should be able to possibly reach. Now, a rage spell is going to be dropped, and the wall wrecker, or wall breakers, and there's no wall wrecker in here, wall breakers are going to be dropped, and they're going to open up the compartment. If you didn't notice, the king, he cleared the way for the wizards to take out the bottom side air defense. Very beautiful stuff here. Now that queen is going to step in, and then she's going to be tied up on the lava hound for a moment, and that's why the wizard is going to be dropped to assist in this cleanup process of the lava pups. So that queen, she's going to pop the pups, and then the wizard is going to assist with the poison to take care of the pups. Now the low portion of this attack is going to start down here in the western corner of the base. As this queen steps up, she's going to take out that air sweeper, very important, and then obviously the air defense, and now the low portion starts. So you saw the key points there, the air sweeper and the air defense. Now take a look at the queen. The queen is over here by the town hall, and as she steps in, she's chasing after and distracted on the lava hound. A skeleton spell and a rage spell is going to be dropped to take care of her. Once she's down, it's downhill from there. Now our lava hounds and our balloons can progress through the rest of this base. Another rage spell is going to be dropped to push our balloons up into the final defenses, going into the wizard tower, into the Tesla farm location, and there was an additional Tesla in the corner of the base, or the northernmost point of the base, and that's where the baby dragon came in. So absolutely beautiful work here. Perfect timing, perfect attacking, perfect precision, a lot of things to be looked at here and taking note. Pull your notebooks out because you're going to see a lot of that stuff in this video, guys. So as this one wraps up, let's go ahead and move into the next attack. We have some baby drags for you. In this attack, we have extreme, and if you take note of the army down there, you got 9 baby dragons, so you know what's coming. So this is one of my favorite attacks of all time. It just requires perfect everything. You have to be precise, and everything has to go perfectly planned, because if you don't get rid of the air defenses, this attack is not going to be as successful as you'd like it to be. So we got a queen coming in, we got some archers, we got a wizard there, and they're going to basically work this queen towards the town hall and into that barbarian king. The healers are going to be dropped as the queen steps into some defenses, and now she needs assistance. Now she's going to take on the barbarian king. He's not really targeting her quite yet. Now he is, and he's going to step in, but it didn't really matter. She was able to put some hurting on him first and take him out. Now, I mean, if you didn't notice there, that was pretty doggone close on the health on that queen, but it doesn't really matter. She was successful, and she will get the win and continue on. Now, you got an archer up in the northernmost point of the base taking out a gold mine and a builder's hut, and the barbarian king is working in with the assistance of a golem and a group of wizards. Poison spell is dropped in the queen's location. Queen on queen action, queen will go down, and now they're going to work on that lava hound and soon to be lava pups. The golem, he's working on the wall, and he's going to basically crack into the wall here in a moment. He's a little slow on the process, so a rage spell is going to be dropped. He's going to send this golem in to tank for the archer queen as well as the wizards. Now, what I'm quite impressed on is you know, personally, is the fact that the healers did not shift over to the golem. That's kind of unusual for me. I'm not used to seeing that. Normally, the healers would have shifted over to that golem due to his health being taken off so much. Anyways, that jump is going to carry that golem or golemites down in the southern portion of the base, and the queen is going to basically follow his lead down into the location where this expo is at. There's going to be a free spell dropped on the Tesla farm, or the Tesla, the Expo, and the Air Sweeper. And now we have baby dragons starting to work their way into the base. Now that queen, she is in a channel. She jumped over. She took care of the other Expo. And now it's really just game on for the air portion of this attack. We have a few balloons leading the way. They're kind of doing two things here. They're seeking air mines, and they're also going after defenses to help the baby dragons. The queen is still going, I think. No, the queen is down. The queen, in fact, did go down. I missed that part. My bad. The queen does go down, but it doesn't really matter. We have 3 archer towers, a wizard tower, and a Tesla over there. That Tesla is going to, in fact, go down. And again, the beginning portion of this attack was just absolutely beautiful. Getting that queen to go into that first compartment and channel her way into the opposite side of the base, taking on both of the Expos. Just brilliant stuff here. Brilliant planning for the attackers over in this clan. And this one here is a wash. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more balloon attack, guys. Next up, we have Dadsky, and this attack here is probably one of my favorites out of the entire group of attacks in this war. And there's a couple of things that you're going to notice that just are absolutely brilliantly planned. I can't even emphasize that enough. All right, so we got baby dragons being dropped, and then 2 balloons being dropped to, you know, target the defenses and pick up a lot of the air traps along the way. That way we can get the most value out of our baby dragons here. Barbarian King, he's going to be dropped here to take on the Town Hall, and then he's going to start working his way towards the northern side of the base. I mean, this is really cool is what's about to happen. I never would have thought of this in the event that the wall breakers do fail. Now watch our wall breakers. They're going to find a baby bomb in the process, and they're going to lose a couple as they move in. As they move in, and then what they're going to do is not be able to take out the wall, but they're going to weaken the wall. Now the enemy queen is going to target the king, and then his ability is going to be used, and he's going to backtrack and hit that weak location in the wall, and then he's going to launch in and take on the enemy queen. I mean, who would have thought of that? I mean, I don't even know if that was purposely done or not, but it was brilliant. Beautiful work here. Queen is going to step into that same compartment. She's going to follow the Barbarian King, and she's going to end up taking on the enemy clan castle troops. So the enemy queen is taken care of, and the queen is about to take on this dragon. This dragon has to go down in order for the low portion of this attack to be successful. And then if you realize, you know, pretty common practice when it comes to the use of balloons, everything's going to basically come into a clockwise pattern since most of the bulk of the defenses are down on the southern side of the base. Haste spells are going to move our balloons through the base. They're going to take on the cannon from the south. We got a group over there in the west working their way into another air defense, as well as a Tesla farm location. A rage spell is going to be dropped in a location to basically part our balloons off into 2 different defenses, heavy defenses in the Expo and the Teslas, and then they're going to work their way up towards the north side of the base, following our Lava Hound into the final air defense. Now, a free spell is going to be dropped on the location where there was some skeleton traps, and that basically just kind of shut everything down. Now we are in the final stages of cleanup. We got some wizards, we got lava pups everywhere, and just, again, beautiful work here by Dadsky on this attack. I really thoroughly enjoyed watching that Barbarian King backtrack once he was struck by the queen and bust open that wall and take her out. I mean, that was just beautiful to watch. So that is going to actually wrap us up in this video today, guys. I thoroughly appreciate the opportunity to come over and record some of these attacks from the Town Hall 9 community. I did put their link down in the description below for their server if you guys are interested in checking out you know, some of their clans. They are doing kind of like a tournament style situation over there. No witches allowed though, guys. You need to be fully aware of that. These guys are highly competitive Town Hall 9 players, and you definitely have to respect the fact that they don't want to use witches in a lot of their attacks. So that's going to wrap us up today, guys. If you enjoyed the content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and thanks for watching, guys.
I'm a $25 Patreon member.
Yeah, we just got to... Wow. Hold on, let me finish this right. I do apologize. So I don't have the patron... the patron pledge alerts activated on here because I haven't announced patron yet, so I wasn't really gonna, you know,